Okay, y'all, I'm kind of excited today. I'm retesting this Oxiclean laundry detergent high definition clean. Some of you may have tried this out in a different bottle. The bottle used to look different. I don't know when they rebranded the bottle to make it look this way. I know it's been like this for a little bit, but I've seen a lot of the videos of this detergent have the bottle looking different. And apparently they had changed this detergent, and a lot of people are complaining that it's a lot more liquidy. I don't know how the detergent was before they rebranded it, the bottle, and changed things, or I should say relabeled the bottle. I don't know. Hopefully, but we're going to test it out today and see if it's going to do a good job. I'm really rooting for it. I'm really hoping that it's going to do what it needs to do and it's successful. These stains have sat for almost 2 weeks now. This is the last batch I've had. The last couple of videos that you've heard me say, I've used these that I made almost 2 weeks ago. And so this is the last one that I have of this. So I'm really pushing these detergents to the test to see how hard they can do it, because like I said, it's almost been 2 weeks that these have sat. So I'm going to do like I normally do, y'all know, and take just a teaspoon. I might have to do a little bit more, but we will see. Maybe I won't. Take a teaspoon per stain, and I let it sit for 1 hour. And the reason I let it sit for an hour is because since these stains have been on here for almost 2 weeks, I like to give it a good enough contact time to really sit on the stain and do its thing. Okay. Give me a second. Except for, okay, so for this stain, I have to I only put 2 teaspoons just because it's a little bit bigger. And then the other ones, I only do the one. Let's see. And then there's this last one. So I'm really hoping that it's going to be able to do a little something, because I really want this to be successful. I really want this to work out for this detergent. I'm really rooting for it. But like I said, I'm going to give it an hour. I'm going to put an hour on the clock, and then I'll come back to wash it through the cycle. Okay, so it has sat for an hour. Now we're going to run it through the wash load. I just filled the cap to where it's at your regular load, which is equivalent to a medium load. Size is going to be, we're going to put it on precise fill, a warm wash cycle, a warm temperature, a normal wash cycle, and we're going to do a second rinse. So let me get ready to throw this in the drum. Okay. I put this paper towel down so that it doesn't like leak onto the hood of this thing, or the lid, even though it still pierces through some. Well, give me a second and I'll put it through. Okay. Ooh. I did put a warm cycle, right? Y'all seen all that steam? It's really warm, I guess. Well, I'll catch y'all with the final results. Not gonna lie, maybe I'm being too hard on these last detergent videos that I've done, since these stains have been on here a whole week. I'm gonna have to compare this to the all, because I feel like the all did a better job a little bit. It did lighten this up. It did lighten this stain. This stain can't be seen at all. This one is very faint, but you can still see a little bit right here of where it is. I took before and afters, and of course I'm gonna do a voiceover to talk about it, but I can't even remember. This is why I'm gonna have to do a voiceover, because at this point I can't remember how much this cost. Of course I'm gonna put it up so you can see, but I was kind of hoping it did a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping that this would be a lot more faint, and this one would be a lot more faint as well, especially because this is Oxiclean. I was hoping that the Oxiclean detergent would be able to do something, because I love the Oxiclean powder to soak your clothes in. But I don't know. I'll have to compare the before and after, and I'm going to compare it to another detergent and see how I feel about it. This is why I keep photos on my phone of other detergent videos that I've done, so I can put them up here to do a comparison. But anyway, I will see y'all in my voiceover.
Okay, so right now we are looking at the before and after of the Oxiclean liquid laundry detergent, and so we can see that it did a very good job lifting the yellow mustard stain. We know yellow mustard is a very tough stain, and once again, this is the last, I said it before, but I'll just say it again, this is the last garment that I had made when I made the whole batch, that all of them were approximately almost 2 weeks that the stains had set on the actual cloth. So the fact that it was able to get rid of it so well, I'm very happy about that. The grape juice stain is virtually gone. I don't know if y'all could see any faint amount. I don't believe I can from what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the screen right now. Also, when it comes to my concoction stain, it only left a very faint amount. I think I was disappointed in the sriracha stain. I wish it did a little bit better doing that, but this is why it's good that even me myself, I go back and I see why some of y'all wanted me to do these little comparisons of showing them side by side, because it's one thing looking at them side by side than just going to the beginning of the video, looking at it, and then going to the end of the video. Because when I do that, like, I'm doing that off of my memory, and you know, sometimes your memory is wrong. So that's just what that is right now. So compared to what it was, it did an okay job. I'm going to, in the description, I'm going to put the how much the cost per loads and everything. I may put a picture up, we'll see in a second, but let me compare this to the all detergent that I did a review of. Let's do that right now. Okay, so now you are able to see the all versus the Oxiclean laundry detergent, and from what you could see, you can obviously tell that it did a much better job at removing the grape juice stain, and it did a better job at removing the concoction stain. When it comes to the yellow mustard and the sriracha, it's about, honestly, you could say that the all did a little bit better job removing the sriracha. When it comes to the yellow mustard, I think it's about what and what for me. But the only thing is, I'm not going to say this is a one-to-one comparison because of how I did the splotches. The one I just did in a line, the other one I did in circular patches. So they're not what and what, but I just want to give you a kind of an idea of under basically the same conditions. Actually, no, it's not under the same conditions. I think I did the all in a cold water wash, and I did the Oxiclean in a warm water wash, which is why I wanted to specify this. If you're getting the Oxiclean one, it's for somebody who wants to try it out, if you wash it in warm water, it's going to be 18 cents per load. The original cost, which I'm going to put a picture of it, is $12.38 at my local Walmart. You know, prices may vary, and this isn't accounting for if there's a coupon. This is just a flat rate price. And so that's what it is. But the conditions say on the bottle, if you use it in cold water, then you have to fill it to the third line, and we know each line represents how many loads that it's going to take. So if you fill it to the one line, that'll be 1 out of 67 total loads, because the bottle says a total of 67 loads. If you put it to the second line, then that means it is 2 out of 67, and y'all get what I'm going with there. So doing the math, you would divide 3 by the 67 if you're only going to be washing in cold water settings, and that brings it down to approximately 22 loads, and that's going to cost you about 56 cents per load. That is expensive. If you're going to use this product only on a cold water wash, I don't recommend buying it. I'm just going to say that flat out. I do not recommend buying this product if you're going to do it that way. Now, if you're going to do a cold water wash and not follow those instructions and continue to fill it to the one line, if you see positive results from that, you know, keep doing what you're doing, because that brings it down to 18 cents a load. But I'm just giving you what the instructions are telling you and how much that is going to cost you for each load that you do. So I'm going to say that, do I recommend this? I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't think I could recommend it, only because I'm very disappointed. I really wish it would have done better. I thought that it was going to do better on the sriracha stain and the yellow mustard stain. Of course, I know it's not going to get rid of it, but I thought it was going to do a little bit better job. And looking at it, comparing it to the all, the fact that the all did a little bit of a better job, and the all was washed in cold, well, actually it's washed in cool water, but that's, you know, I was hoping it was going to do a better job. It kind of disappointed me a little bit. I personally will not be repurchasing this product, the Oxygen, the Oxiclean. Anyway, if you do like this product and you give it a try, you could see what the results you will have. I thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Just for a food for thought, I'm going to actually pair this with the Xtra, the Ultra that I just did. I'm editing all these videos on the same day. That's the only reason y'all have all these comparisons right beside each other. So I will do that real quick and then I'll sign on off. Okay, right now you are looking at the Xtra Ultra laundry detergent versus the Oxiclean. This is a better one-to-one comparison because both of these was washed in warm water conditions or water temperatures, and as you can see, it did do an overall better job than the Xtra laundry detergent. The yellow mustard stain was removed better. The sriracha stain, though, was removed better on the Xtra laundry detergent. And the grape juice stain and the concoction stain was removed a lot better than the with the Oxiclean. So I would recommend the Oxiclean over the Xtra. Just so you have the Wet n Wild comparison right there. That about wraps everything up that I wanted to say. I thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.